Streamed online via our YouTube channel, Rosie Creative Mind TV, or our Facebook page at Rose Valin Uzi. For advert placements and sponsorships, call 0706 5566 or send us an email to rosevalenobia@gmail.com. I am your presenter and dietitian, Rose Valin Obia, also known as Missy Rosie. Soul, body, mind, edifying you.
Hello again and welcome to Soul, Body, Mind, today's edition. And we have an interesting topic for all of us, and we have a full house. Today we'll be discussing on diabetes mellitus. I know it's something that is affecting everyone. It's affecting the young, the old, and the elderly. Do not think it's just for the youth alone. We have children of 10. Yes, it's that serious. So we will be discussing about diabetes, and I have a full house, as I said. But before I introduce the house, as always, we have a newest member in the house too. We'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be dissecting our topic, diabetes mellitus. Welcome to Soul, Body, Mind with your presenter, Obia Rosalie.
And now, Olaskill Designs is offering you a whopping 40% discounts to make your clothes. Wow! So, as you celebrate, be sure to grab this opportunity and step out in style. Remember, this promo starts from October and ends in December. Rush now to Olaskill Designs for your classy African suits, Senator, Senegalese, Resource Control, Etibor, office shirts, casual shirts, trousers, danshiki, kaftan, and many others. For the ladies, get touched up with our fabulous designs of skirts and tops, Senegalese gowns, Indian gowns, patches gowns, and lots more. We give you the best materials such as Senator materials, Italian cashmere, Tassil, Lana, Linen, Adiwe, Daviva, Culture, and many more. Olaskill Designs, 47 Edosia Street, Wadi, Enugu. For more information, call 0703-653-0516 or visit our website, Instagram, and Facebook page at Olaskill Designs. Olaskill Designs, customized, personalized.
Alright, we'll be introducing the people we have in the house immediately. And I have, like I said before, a full house. I'll be starting with the newest member in the house. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon. For my left, I have he's the Chief Medical Lab Scientist, University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital. He's none other but Sir Chima Onwokaka. Sir, you're welcome. And I have our mommy. She's looking radiant this morning. I mean this afternoon. Mommy, she's none other but Dr. Mrs. Chika Ndiokwelu. She is the retired Deputy Director, Dietetics and Senior Lecturer, University of Calabar. Mommy, you're welcome. Thank you. Yes, mommy. And Dr. Inaji Henry. He's Senior Reg, Obstetrics and Gynecology, University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital. Doc, you're welcome.
Thank you, Rosemary.
Thank you. All right. Remember we said we were talking about diabetes today. Doc, I'll be starting with you. Diabetes. What is diabetes?
Right. Diabetes mellitus is a chronic medical disease that is actually due to either decrease in production or ineffectiveness of insulin that is produced by the accident of the pancreas. Pancreas is an organ that is in the body that produces this hormone. So the effect, the hallmark is that once it's not functioning normal, then you have an increase in blood sugar, which is the hallmark of diabetes mellitus. This will lead to various metabolic changes that will now result in the complications that we see in the patients.
All right, this diabetes mellitus, now do they have types, forms, and shape?
Yes, maybe type 1 or type 2 or what some other people call early onset. The one that, or juvenile diabetes, the one that starts before the age of 30 years. Then the late onset of type 2, the one that usually occur at the age above that. And when you come to my area in perspective, we typically have gestational diabetes and pre-gestational. Pre-gestational, the patient has been diabetic before conception, before getting pregnant. Then gestational is once we notice an abnormal range of glucose while the patient is pregnant. That's called gestational diabetes.
Yes, sorry, I'm still on you, doc. This particular type of diabetes, we are having too many pregnant women coming down with it. What could be the reason for that, especially this gestational diabetes?
Well, I think our diet may play a very important role in that, even though we know that there are genetic predispositions to developing diabetes, and the diabetes may run in the family. But we are westernizing our diet. We are leaving our diet to what we used to be, and because of that, we are having increase in metabolic diseases, which of diabetes is one of it.
Mommy, doctor has said you go take your position. You go diet now, so I'm coming over to you now. He said diet has played a huge role in diabetes, especially in this gestational diabetes. How?
Well, like he said, in gestational diabetes, you realize that diet plays a different role. One is that if you look at women, when they come for antenatal, a lot of pastries, processed foods, they eat a lot of them. But the most important cardinal factor is that you realize that a lot of women come into pregnancy overweight.
Okay.
And it creates problems. And once a woman is pregnant, it is not the time to start the woman's weight. So that is why we always counsel that after pregnancy, the woman should work with the dietitian to lose weight, get back to her normal weight. Dietary, exercise, and all these things. But yes, we have gestational diabetes, but women who are not pregnant, they also have diabetes.
Sure.
Like you say, the type 2 diabetes. A lot of women, it's as if it's I don't know whether it's not just epidemic, it's pandemic. A lot of people have diabetes, and younger people.
Sure.
And then once you see people get into their 60s, in fact, some people 50s. So when we're talking about diet, you see that once diabetes strikes, it's important to, using what we use in, we talk about body mass index, weigh the patient, take the height, calculate that weight gain in kilograms over height in meters squared. Find out, is the person within normal range or not? If the person is overweight or obese, then the person, you have to plan the diet. Some people think that carbohydrates should not be eaten. Carbohydrate is central because you can manage diabetes on diet alone, or diet and insulin, the one they give in injection, or diet and the tablets that can lower blood sugar. You see that diet is central there.
Sure.
Carbohydrate must be there, but the type of carbohydrate is very important. We look at carbohydrates that are complex in nature. But I don't know how, but a lot of fiber is also very important. Some protein, very important. And as we go along, we'll talk about it because there are a lot of misconceptions of what somebody who has diabetes can eat or should eat or shouldn't eat.
Okay, Mom, before I come over to you, I would like to talk to Sir Chima Omukatalo now concerning this diabetes. How do you diagnose diabetes?
Thank you very much. Before we come to the issue of management of diabetes, it's very important that diabetes, once it is diagnosed on time and properly, then it can be managed very well. Diabetes can be diagnosed clinically, but that will be suspicion based on some of the signs and symptoms, such like increased thirst, when there is increased hunger, even after the person is eating, dry mouth, and frequent urination of urea, then unexplained weight loss, even though the person is eating and also feeling hungry, fatigue, weak and tired feeling, blood vision, headache, and some of the signs or symptoms that you notice for somebody who has diabetes. But then it's only in the laboratory that you will be able to accurately diagnose a situation of diabetes. And there are certain tests that you carry out in the laboratory, which is cardinal in the diagnosis of diabetes. So such tests, there is a test we call fasting blood sugar, where the person will not eat overnight and come in the morning so that the specimen be taken and analyzed in the laboratory to know whether this person blood sugar is elevated above the normal range of 3.6 to 5.7 millimole per liter on adults. Or you can also do another one that we call a random blood sugar, where the person, even if the person has eaten, can done at any time, maybe in an emergency situation, you also know the level at that point, and the range is also around 3.6 to 6.7 millimole per liter. We also have other tests like what we call glycated hemoglobin. Some of the tests I mentioned, like fasting blood sugar, random blood sugar, are tests that measures on a short-term basis. They are sensitive, but measures glucose level only in the short term. They give variable results during stress and illnesses. But when we do a glycated hemoglobin test, it gives a more sensitive, it gives an estimate of the glucose level over a longer term of 2 to 3 months and gives better and accurate. It's less variable during illness or stress.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. I'll be going over to you, Doc, now. Briefly tell us these complications that are associated with GDM, diabetes, and other types of diabetes.
Okay, the GDM we talked about first, the complications are numerous, and they can be either fetal or maternal, it can be in the mother part of the baby itself. So starting from miscarriages, once somebody is diabetic, the risk of a miscarriage is increased. Then congenital malformation, giving birth to abnormal babies, babies with a heart problem, spinal cord problem, and so on and so forth. And if that the baby escapes that, then it can go on to preterm polyhydramnios, what they call excess amniotic fluid, which of course may lead to preterm level. And if it doesn't lead to preterm level, if the baby continues, it can have sudden intra-fetal death. The baby just suddenly dies, because of this deranged metabolism. If the baby survives that, it can lead to, what we call macrosomia. The baby's weight becomes so abnormally increased that the woman may not be able to deliver that, and that, of course, increases operative delivery. And if that won't happen, or even if it don't happen and the baby is born, can have some of that complication, electrolyte derangement, irrespiratory distress syndrome, and neonatal jaundice that will come with baby. Then the maternal aspect, the issue of hypoglycemia will equally present its metabolic problems, and the mother will be at risk of diabetic nephropathy, retinopathy that's involving the eyes or the kidney, and there are so many of them. I don't know what we can.
And the people will be wondering all these names. Mommy, you have talked about the complications now. Someone will say, I've tried all these things and I've worked on myself a whole lot, tried to manage diabetes. And in most cases, in a bid to manage most of these things, it still occurs. What do you think is the reason for some of these things and why?
Well, you have the preventive aspect, and then the management when it has occurred.
Sure.
Because to prevent diabetes, if it's diabetic, at times you can delay the onset by certain things we do, eating an adequate diet that is high in fiber, contains more what we call the type of carbohydrates, that's the starch, that is soluble, contains more soluble fiber, like the ones you have in legumes, that is beans and the bean family. And fiber we get from like the back of beans, the brown rice, the vegetables. Having diets that that contain fruits. There are some fruits. The body reacts different to different fruits. And then exercising and taking the good fat. And the exercise is so important. It helps in stabilizing blood sugar, so that when it comes, it could be delayed. But when it has come, an adequate diet is still central, because the diet for somebody who has diabetes is the diet you and I can eat. A nutritionally adequate diet. And not a diet that you eat and you become malnourished. And it must contain some proteins, some fiber, because that helps in stabilizing blood sugar and making sure that the body responds well to insulin. It helps in preventing what we call insulin resistance. And you also know, like he talked about glycosylated hemoglobin. That is very important, because it also is an indication of how well the person has been eating the way the person should. Has there been indiscretion over time? So you realize that if the person, one is when you see your doctor and the diagnosis is made, and doctor says, for now, on diet alone, go and see the dietitian. Go and see the dietitian. And the dietitian will help you to plan your diet based on what you have, and not something different. And when he says diet and we're going to give you some tablets, go and see your dietitian. Take your tablets the way the doctor says. If he says diet and insulin, that is even more important, because the dietitian will help you plan your diet to make sure that your insulin, the way it is released in the body and the way it works and the way your diet, that they go together. But the important thing is that diet must be high in fiber. It must contain some protein. The bad fats we try to avoid, like all these overheated oils, the fat we have in animals and things like that, so that we make sure that the blood cholesterol, the total fat they are all controlled. And at the same time, that the diet should not be high in salt. It should be a low, moderate sodium, because diabetes comes with other complications.
Sure.
We look at short-term, long-term. As you are managing diabetes, you want to prevent, the blood pressure going up. We want to prevent all those complications doctor talked about, heart problem. We want to prevent those things, because when you do all these things and exercise, in fact, someone who has diabetes, exercising every day, however short, is so important.
Okay, ma. When you talked about exercise, when you talk about exercise, what we understand as exercise is wake up in the morning on a Saturday and you're running from here to Opera Square.
No. It could be brisk walk.
Okay.
Brisk walk. At least if it's 30 minutes to 35 minutes, 3 times a week. Or it could even be 20 minutes or 10 minutes, 5 times a week. You understand? The other thing is, even if it's gardening, sweeping in your house, whatever it is, just get going.
Sure.
Just do something. It helps in stabilizing blood sugar.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Huge knowledge to learn from. For time's sake, we'll just be taking one call for today, and you'll be calling us on 089-888-925. Just a call, 089-888-88925. Please, if you're calling us, step away from your radio set. Let us know how we can react to the topic for today, diabetes mellitus. But before we take our calls, remember that Soul Body Mind is open for advert and sponsorship, and you can call us on 070-6555-66298. We have a call here. Hello. Step away from your radio set, please. Hello, good afternoon. Hello?
Hello? Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Good afternoon. This is who I was speaking with. Okay, Fedna, where are you calling from? Your questions, please. Yes, thank you so much. I know this question will come up. Man, you know why you ask this question? So when they realize diabetes and set up, the next thing is you eat wheat. You don't eat white yam, you eat brown yam. let's talk to him about the diet that is recommended for diabetes mellitus. You see, like I said earlier on, there are foods that is an adequate diet. The normal thing we all eat, although there are things the person should cut down. But it's always better to see your dietitian, because the dietitian will find out, take your history, which foods do you eat, to now know the ones you say, eat, this is the quantity, because quantity is very important. Somebody who has diabetes can eat apple, eat pounded yam, eat so many things, but the quantity may be so small that it will not sustain you. But any food that is high in fiber, like beans family, but you don't go eating them, that beans control diabetes. No, there's a quantity. If it is garri, there is quantity. If it is soup, oh, you can have as much as you can. If it is rice, there is quantity. There's a better type that is better for you. The one they produce in Abakaliki that looks brownish. The inner back has not been removed. It's better. There are so many things. You have whole wheat bread. You have whole wheat flour. Whole wheat, from which you make whole wheat meal. These are things you can eat. You have Quaker oats, because oats contain soluble fiber, and so it doesn't affect blood sugar rapidly the way something like pounded yam. Somebody who has diabetes can eat yam, but water yam contains less starch than white yam. That doesn't mean you can't eat white yam. There's a quantity you could eat with more vegetables. So you need to see your dietitian to help you plan your diet properly, based on what you eat in your place and what you can afford. All right, thank you so much. Now we'll continue with this topic on another edition. Do not forget it's diabetes mellitus. Thank you so much, Sir Chima Onwakakalu, for coming. Thank you, Mommy, Dr. Mrs. Chika Diopolo. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Unaji Henry.
Thank you.
Until we come again for another edition of Soul Body Mind, I remain your radio host, Obia Rosemary Musa, and your dietitian nutritionist. Thank you. I don't know if she videoed. She videoed.